Millions of individuals across the nation, and also as the president of the Nirbhaya Jyoti Trust, Srimati Asha Devi tirelessly works to empower women, advocate for stronger laws against sexual assault, and also ensure that victims and their families receive the justice they deserve. A huge round of applause for Srimati. And unwavering determination. She hails from Masana and she etched her name on the international stage, in fact, representing India in numerous esteemed competitions. And not just this, but she's also an avid supporter, advocate for sports and fitness, and she has made a significant impact in inspiring countless individuals to pursue active and healthy lifestyles. A huge round of applause. We recognize her resilience, her determination as well. Also with a deep-seated passion for speed and adrenaline, Srimati Vani Yadav has etched her name in the chronicles of Indian motorsports history. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for this level. We will also have with us R.J. Giri from Radio City, India, and she will be with us in a short while from now. We also have another very special personality joining us. And by joining these powerful women in his corporate communications stalwart, he is Mr. Anuj Dayal, Prince Delhi Metro, ensuring that its impact. We will be honoring our esteemed guests of honor, and for that, we have with us, we start with Srimati Asha Devi. She is the president of the Nirbhaya Trust and mother of Nirbhaya, and I invite Mr. K.M. Kashan, GM, NTPC, and Mr. G.S. Baba, Secretary, PRSD, to facilitate our guest of honor. Mr. Baba, I request you to have a photo of you, please.
Thank you.
हम पब्लिक रिलेशन सोसाइटी को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं और ये हमारा पहला कार्यक्रम है, तो मेरी गुजारिश है कि कोई कमी बेसी चाहे ठंडी हो गई हो तो उसे ठंडी ना समझे, क्योंकि हमारे साथ हमारा काम ही साथ और समर्थन का है। पीआर प्रोफेशनल्स आज कमजोर इसलिए पड़ गए हैं क्योंकि हमें कोई वेंडर समझता है, हम आपस में भी एक दूसरे को वेंडर समझते हैं, एडवर्टाइजिंग वाले को हम कुछ और नहीं समझते, अगर कोई फिल्म बनाता है तो उसके साथ हम अलग तरीके से व्यवहार करते हैं। तो पीआरएसडी ने जो ये हमने सोचा था कि एक ऐसी संस्था बनाएंगे जिसमें पीआर पब्लिक रिलेशंस के सारे एस्पेक्ट्स को समाहित करेंगे, पर जहां बात आती है बराबरी की वहां बहुत सारे सवाल हो जाते हैं। बट मैं ज्यादा कुछ कमजोरी वाली बातें नहीं करना चाहता। आज मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि हम बहुत सशक्त हैं। आज जिन महिलाओं को हम सम्मानित करने जा रहे हैं उससे हमारा सम्मान बढ़ रहा है। और एक मेरे सामने आशा दीदी बैठी हुई हैं, इनसे बड़ी शक्ति की परिचायक कोई है नहीं। शी इज द वुमन ऑफ स्ट्रेंथ। मैं हर बार स्पीच में कहता हूँ, एक बार दीदी ने बोला कि मैं रोज टूटती हूँ शाम को, फिर सुबह दोबारा उसी हिम्मत से उठती हूँ और फिर लड़ाई करती हूँ। मेरे गुरु जिन्होंने मुझे बनाया है, जिन्होंने मुझे सींचा है, श्री अनिल दयाल जी, वो मेरे गार्जियन हैं, गुरु हैं। तो मुझे मैं भावुक भी हूँ कि आज ऐसा मौका है कि मेरी 3 बहनें यहाँ पे और एक जिन्होंने मुझे सींच के इतना बड़ा किया है। मैं 6 फीट का आदमी नहीं हूँ, 5 फीट 6 इंच 6.5 इंच पे दिल्ली आया था, बट मेरा कद सर ने बहुत बढ़ा दिया। आज मैं मंच पे हूँ। कैसे चलती है व्यवस्था, कोई भी व्यवस्था या तो शासन के खौफ से चलती है या समाज की सोच से चलती है। हम सोच बनाते हैं, हम लोग हैं जो सोच बनाते हैं, हम लोग लोगों को तैयार करते हैं, हम वैल्यू ऐड करते हैं इंसान में, हम वैल्यू ऐड करते हैं कंपनी में। हम छोटे लोग नहीं हैं, हम हमेशा दबे रहते हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में। मेरा ये मानना है कि जिस दिन हम सारी इकाई जो हमारी है, एडवर्टाइजिंग, पीआर, सोशल मीडिया, जितने भी जॉनर्स हैं फिल्म मेकिंग, अगर सब संगठित हो जाएं और एक साथ रिप्रेजेंटेशन करें किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, तो आपकी ताकत बहुत बड़ी हो जाएगी। और मोदी जी के राज में तो खैर हमारी अहमियत थोड़ी सी तो बड़ी है। तो मैं इस इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ आप सबको आखिरी बार फिर कहता हूँ मेंबरशिप की बात, और जिंदाबाद, बहुत खुश रहें, आबाद रहें।
Principal Executive Director of Communications, DMRC, to present the keynote address this evening, sir.
Giving me this honor of coming here today. Thank you, Sarvesh, Babaji, and all your team members. Prerna. So very nice and heartening to see this gathering. This is the first edition of this award, I think. Yeah. So it's a great initiative. Well done. And I must say that PRism, this society is also new. Public Relations Society Delhi. You are very active. और काफी आप लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं, which is very good for the fraternity. Sarvesh said one thing very good, that we should not treat vendors and filmmakers as separate or photographers as separate. We have to work as a team. दिल्ली मेट्रो का सक्सेस का मेन राज ये था कि हमारे जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स और हम वी वर्क टुगेदर एज अ टीम। तो अगर आप टीम वर्क में करते हैं, क्योंकि क्या होता है, अगर आप कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के हिसाब से चलेंगे तो द कॉन्ट्रैक्टर मे नॉट बी एबल टू अचीव हिज टारगेट। कभी कभी आपको भी रिलैक्स करना पड़ता है, उसकी एक्चुअल डिफिकल्टी समझनी पड़ती है। सो ही विल गो इन दैट केस, इफ यू गिव हिम सम लीवे, ही विल आल्सो गो आउट ऑफ द वे। दिस हैज बीन आवर एक्सपीरियंस। तो व्हेन यू वर्क विद अ फिल्म मेकर फॉर एग्जांपल, यू हैव टू गिव फुल सपोर्ट एंड नॉट ट्रीट हिम लाइक अ कॉन्ट्रैक्टर। उसके साथ उसकी फिल्म सक्सेसफुल तभी होगी जब आप वन टू वन कम्युनिकेशन, ही मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड योर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। वो आउटसाइडर है, आप इनसाइडर हैं। तो इफ यू हैव फुल कम्युनिकेशन, गाइड हिम एट ऑल स्टेजेस, बी टोटली इन्वॉल्व विद द प्रोजेक्ट, तभी only then it can be successful. And I'm saying this from experience because we have got 2 national awards from the President of India for making the best promotional film. What I could gather from the internet, PR is a profession dominated by ladies. About 60% is what the internet is saying. More than 60 to 66% is of our profession in PR that has a very strong lady component. And the reason they gave, the justification given by Google was that ladies are very good listeners. My own experience is, घर में जब मैं जाता हूँ, उल्टा हो जाता है, एब्सोल्युटली उल्टा हो जाता है। मेरे को तो चांस ही नहीं मिलता बोलने का, अगर मैं एक चीज बोलता हूँ तो 4। लेकिन इट्स एक्चुअल फैक्ट कि फॉर पीआर टू बी सक्सेसफुल यू हैव टू बी अ वेरी गुड लिसनर। अगर आपको जर्नलिस्ट को समझना है, आप सुनते रहिए वो क्या चाहता है। आप, मेरा इतना एक्सपीरियंस हो गया यहाँ पे, हमने कई चीजें देखी हैं, एक्सीडेंट्स देखी हैं, टीवी आप लोग जानते हैं कैसे टीवी बिहेव करता है, कैसे क्वेश्चंस आपको लीडिंग क्वेश्चंस इवन द बेस्ट ऑफ पॉलिटिशियंस आर नॉट एबल टू मैनेज। बट पीआर वी हैव लर्नड, आप क्वेश्चन कुछ भी पूछिए, जवाब मेरा वही होगा जो मैं देना चाहता हूँ। So you have to get these sort of nuances, and one of the expertise of a PR person, because you need very short time. रात के 8 बजे 9 बजे आपको फोन करेंगे, आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन देना है अबाउट एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, अबाउट समथिंग इन योर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो आपके बारे में आपको पता ही नहीं है। You have to get that information very fast. Your person will give you all the information, लेकिन वो सारा आप नहीं बता सकते, उसको नहीं पता क्या देना है क्या नहीं देना है, उसको ramifications क्या है। So I think everybody in this room, we have one good quality. Everybody is a communicator here. हमने हमारे सबके अंदर कॉमन सेंस लेवल बहुत हाई है, उसमें से वीड आउट करके वही देना है जिसका इम्पैक्ट ना हो नेगेटिवली फॉर द कंपनी। बिकॉज हमारे प्रोफेशन में आपकी जॉब एक दिन, स्पेशली प्राइवेट सेक्टर में, इवन गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में, जॉब से तो शायद गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में ना निकाले, लेकिन यहाँ पे ट्रांसफर तुरंत कर देंगे पीआर से। बिकॉज इफ यू गिव वन रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट, देयर इज नो सेकंड चांस। देयर वाज वन नेवल ऑफिसर, लेडी ऑफिसर, वो सोशल मीडिया हैंडल करती थी नेवी की, एक गलत पोस्ट चला गया, शी वाज रिमूव्ड समरीली। देयर वाज अनदर नेवल कॉमोडोर, देयर वाज वन शिप व्हिच वाज संक ऑफ द कोस्ट, पायरेट्स, एंड जैसे ये गैलरी एड्रेस कर रहा था, वो भी एड्रेस कर रहा था, इट वाज sunk by somebody else in the coast guard. But this gentleman started claiming कि मैंने सीन किया है, मैंने ये किया है, मैंने वो किया है, वो वायरल हो गया सोशल मीडिया में. He was suspended. I think he had to leave his job also. Successful, he has to have top access to the top man. आप लोग सब PR फील्ड से एसोसिएटेड है, नॉमेनक्लेचर आप कुछ भी बुला लीजिए. आप अपने आप को जर्नलिस्ट बुला लीजिए, आप अपने आप को कॉर्पोरेट कम्युनिकेटर बुला लीजिए, या कुछ भी बुला लीजिए. लेकिन इन आवर फील्ड अगर आपको सक्सेसफुल होना है, you have to have close access to the top man of your organization all the time. तभी आप exactly आप effective होंगे. Because only then you will know exactly what is going on in the organization. तो मैं और श्रीधर साहब ऐसे चाय पी रहे थे, and दिल्ली is a rough city. मेरी पैदाइश दिल्ली की है. I born and brought up in Delhi. And हमारे टाइम में we did not have metro. We have only blue buses. Blue line तो बाद में आया. लेकिन हम लोग तो मुद्रिका से चलते थे और यू स्पेशल वगैरह से चलते थे. तो लेडीज यूज्ड टू हैव अ वेरी टफ टाइम इन द बसेस. मेट्रो आने से आई थिंक फॉर द लेडीज दिस हैज बीन अ रियल बिग बूम. आई थिंक ऑल द लेडीज इन द ऑडियंस विल एग्री. इट इज अ मच मोर सेफर मोड ऑफ ट्रैवल. Women feel much safer. It's a very policed system. So for ladies, the Delhi Metro has been a really very big boon. Government has done earth-shaking things in recent years. It was unthinkable. It was only in the armed forces they used to only join as doctors or nurses, which is an auxiliary force. They're not part of the armed forces directly. But now even girls have joined NDA. And आप OTT के serial देखें, half the police officers are ladies. It's very common now. So ladies have now been accepted as holding key position. अगर आपने किसी ने वो पिक्चर देखी है रेलवे मैन, अपने ऑडियंस में रेलवे मैन देखी होगी. There was that lady who was hobnobbing with the minister all the time. Journalist Mary Colvin. In 2012, she was covering the civil war, Syrian civil war. In fact, she was blinded in one eye earlier while she was covering in the civil war in Sri Lanka. In spite of that, she continued fearlessly from the conflict zone across the world. In the political sphere, many spokespersons are ladies of political parties, and they're doing a very good job. In the US currently today, I don't know how many know of it, there's a lady called Karine Jean-Pierre. She has served as the press secretary of the White House since 2022. And we can often see her handling very difficult questions on very serious matters with great maturity. She is the first ever black person who is from the LGBT community. And so I would say our profession is one in which the gender divide has been very successfully bridged for a very, very long time. A round of applause for all the lady communicators who are sitting here. Sarvesh?
First of all, this PR society and all that, I just want to say, I saw one word, bonding. Sarvesh की bonding का तो क्या कहना? कहते हैं ना, hands off to your bonding. I met him 25 years back in TMRC. He was in PR department, and since then, whenever he does any program, he never forgets me. मतलब इतना अच्छा लगता है कि यही तो bonding है. And if I talk about women power, हमारे सामने बहुत सारे women power तो बैठे हुए हैं, support power भी बैठा हुआ है. ऐसा क्यों हुआ है कि उस तरफ women हो गई हैं, इस तरफ जेंट्स हो गए हैं? अच्छा, आपके टैग की वजह से. Anyway, तो ये जो मातृ शक्ति हो, स्त्री शक्ति हो, कुछ भी हो, मैं उस जमाने की हूँ. 1982 में मैराथन स्टार्ट हुई एशिया में. 1984 में I won the national marathon, and then I was that time there was no prize money, so I was sponsored to Boston Marathon, and then there was no looking back. I came back in 85. I did my Boston Marathon, which is a dream of every marathoner. And when I came back, there were only 3 marathons in India: Delhi Marathon, Rath Marathon, International Pune Marathon, and Allahabad Marathon. So in 85, I went to Allahabad Marathon. I saw men are getting 10 prizes, and the cost is also, the prize is also 1,50,000 something like that, 10 prizes. And women are getting only 3 prizes. That was 25,000, 20,000, something like that, in 85. So, because I'm a rebellion from the beginning, I raise my voice wherever the injustice is taking place. So, That's why I was not in my federation's good books also, because I raised boys against drug abuse, I raised boys against this prize money thing. Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister. So I thought, only one 60 years old lady was crying because that time there were very few ladies who used to have that kind of girls to do 42 kilometers marathon and 21 kilometers marathon. उस समय वो फैशन नहीं था जो आज है. Today you see thousand female are running marathons, but that time only hardworking or those who have little need of that prize money. So the 60 years old lady was crying. She said they are not even allowing me to come in the function. Prime Minister is there, तो बड़ा गाला function था. हमें बहुत सिखाया गया कि you will go there, bow down, and then just 1 minute you will take your trophy and you will go back. This marathon's name is Indira Gandhi Marathon. बस फिर क्या था? Rajiv Gandhi on the spot he said, आप महिला के नाम का मैराथन करते हैं और आप महिलाओं को प्रोत्साहन नहीं करते हैं. वो जमाना था. And since then the prize money is same, and even now organizers, whenever they see my this story which is on YouTube and all, they say हम ऐसा नहीं करते हैं, because now the prize money since then is same for men and women.
I'm sure we all embark in this journey of empowering all of us, all the ladies. Today is a very important day when we recognize that we are really the Shakti. And I think there cannot be a more appropriate way of recognizing all the women here than the PRism Awards and the PR Society Delhi, who have taken this initiative to honor all of us. Now, people say that I'm the fastest woman driver in the country. The road has not been easy for me. I have had my challenges. I started racing at the age of 43. When I asked my father that I want to be a rally driver, I wanted to race. And he, for the simple reason that there was nothing in India which was called racing or rallying, he said, no, girls don't do that. But एक बेटी की जिद थी, and I challenged my father कि आपसे तो मैं तेज ही गाड़ी चला के दिखाऊंगी और आपको हरा के दिखाऊंगी, चाहे वो रोड पे हो चाहे वो रैली में हो. And वो जो मेरा ड्रीम था, I ensured that stayed with me. It took a lot of time. 30 years wait is a huge mammoth time to actually get into racing. But I did not let that passion die. I think all the women here have their challenges. We all are expected to really excel in all the fields, not only in the work, but also at home, to be a good mother, to be a good housewife, to be a good caregiver, and we are supposed to forget our own dreams. And in all this gamut, we really do forget our dreams. We forget what our passion was, we forget what our hobby was. But I did not let that die. I know it took me a lot of time, but I kept driving on the roads, just to ensure that I don't forget my dream. And I think one of the biggest supporters for me was my husband, who ensured that I have a car, who ensured that I drive, who also ensured that my Orthodox family gives me the support. I'm married into a really Orthodox family where आज भी हम पर्दा सिस्टम फॉलो करते हैं. अगर मैं आज भी गांव जाऊं अपने पेरेंट्स इन लॉज से मिलने या अपनी एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली से मिलने, तो मुझे आज भी एक घूंघट इतना लंबा करना है. सो फ्रॉम अ घूंघट टू अ कार टू बीइंग अ रैली ड्राइवर, it's been a very different and difficult journey. The most important thing is to empower yourself. We all talk about empowering others, we all talk about empowering women, empowerment starts from you. When you start to believe in yourself, when you think, yes, yourself, you matter, your dreams matter, your thoughts matter, you as an individual in your family matter, that is when you become empowered. Nobody will come and make you empowered. Anybody can say, here, we are trying and empowering you. The day you believe, yes, I am empowered, I can make a change, I can do what I feel like, I am ready to fight to all the people, to all the naysayers, and give them a very good logic why I want to be what I want to be. Nobody can stop you. There have been people who have pulled me down in the rally circuit also. There have been people who have laughed at me. They have tried to make my car have mechanical errors because mechanics are generally all male. And rally में एक ड्राइवर और एक उसका मैकेनिक, वो दोनों हमेशा फ्रेंड्स ही होते हैं. But for me, that bias was very strong. I could not be with a mechanic all the time to see कि मेरी गाड़ी में क्या हो रहा है. So there have been, I would say, many such opportunities where I lost because गाड़ी में एक mechanical error था जो मैं अपने आप handle नहीं कर सकती थी during a race. But like they say, that if you are broken down once and again, you will rise stronger because you know your challenges, you know your hurdles, you also know how to overcome them. And I think that is the mainstay for anybody in their life, not only a sports person, but anybody. When you know your challenges and know how to overcome them, you will rise and shine. So dare to dream. I have dared to dream. And I would say the same to all of you, not only to the ladies, it's true for the men also, because they get involved so much in taking care of the family and for earning that they also forget their own dreams and passions. So it's empowering to all of us that we believe in ourselves and also think what we want to do and what our passion was.
The lady who just spoke before me, you started racing at 43, you don't even look 43 right now. I'm just amazed at that. Also for Women's Day, it's interesting to see. राइट साइड पे सारी औरतें बैठी हैं, लेफ्ट साइड पे सारे आदमी बैठे हैं. चीजें बदलती नहीं है. Just saying. Fair enough. First, I'm sorry I'm late. Second, I realized listening to everybody's stories कि शायद मेरी लाइफ बहुत privileged है. मेरा नाम गिनी है. मैं रेडियो सिटी पर रोज सुबह 7 से 11 बातें करती हूँ. I like to believe I give voice to Delhi. दिल्ली के issues, दिल्ली की बातें, दिल्ली की लड़ाइयाँ. Anuj Dayal sir is here. कितनी बार हम DMRC फोन करते हैं कि सर क्या हो गया, चल क्यों नहीं रहा, क्या प्रॉब्लम है. We do all of that. But today, listening to various people and their stories, whether it was the Googers that you are still facing, whether it was ma'am who had so many problems in trying to achieve her goals, I realize a lot of us have it very simple. Our parents support us, we have the education, we get it easy, and possibly that's when we forget how tough it is for women. So today on Women's Day, or the Uplaksh of Women's Day, there are a bunch of topics that everybody is going to talk about, and I'm going to read them out literally. The fact that there is still a lot of inequality prevalent as we women are denied the same work rights as men. There's sexual violence, there's exploitation, there's definitely unequal pay. Do you all agree that unequal pay still exists? Yes. Can I see like the raise of hands? Do the men believe that we get unequally paid? Yes? Okay. दो भी काफी है हमारे लिए, हम खुश हो जाते हैं दो के साथ. There's a huge property inheritance law that is very discriminatory. I think आज भी औरतों को expect किया जाता है कि तुम्हारी शादी कर दी है, अच्छे घर में कर दी है, पैसा तो भाई का ही होना चाहिए, sign कर दो. And I've heard so many of these cases in पढ़े लिखे घर that are still happening. There's limited or lack of access to finance. I meet so many women on radio, through all of these forums. A lot of them still who are married do not have separate bank accounts. एक बड़ी छोटी सी चीज़ है for every woman to have a separate bank account. And I'm always surprised, actually shocked to see कि कितने पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं जिनके पास आज भी सेपरेट बैंक अकाउंट्स नहीं है, और मुझे कभी नहीं समझ आया कि हम फाइनेंशियल डिपेंडेंस अभी भी खुद अपने हाथ में क्यों नहीं ले पाते हैं।